everything I am today. Only by doing everything.
And the winner is... You wish!
In the history of Nigerian music industry, this is the first time a lady is winning the Artist of the Year. Tito, if you are listening, congratulations, darling.
Let me say I slept with someone to get this award.
To be the only winning female artist in Nigeria. Trending.
She wants to be talked about everywhere. That's what my sister lives for.
I know say she dey Chris, but my Chris pass am.
That low budget Beyonce to Justin Bieber. And then I will become the talk of the world.
Go she! Go she! Go she!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alima the Bed, and if you're visiting for the very first time, here we do everything: movie reviews, movie conversations, TV shows, and sometimes everything in between. Anyways guys, today I am going to be talking about She Must Be Obeyed. It is a Nigerian series on Prime Videos, and I'm going to take you guys through everything you need to know about She Must Be Obeyed. So She Must Be Obeyed is a movie by Funke Akindele. And if you hear Funke Akindele, you know of movies like Battle on Booker Street, Omogeto The Saga, Omogeto, Jennifer, and the likes, right? We've known her to make really interesting comedies that are very, very tailored towards passing an educational message, right? So that's what I expected going into She Must Be Obeyed, to be honest. I didn't watch the trailer because obviously I've been getting disappointed by trailers lately, and I'm just gonna go into this movie with a clean heart, with zero expectations, but I just expected that okay, it's going to be comedy filled like every other of Funke Akindele's movies. So my first disappointment was the fact that this movie was actually a series. I'm like, series 1 hour long each. Okay, we're in for a show. But I'm like, okay, still Funke Akindele, we don't know what to expect. So guys, let me tell you all you need to know about She Must Be Obeyed. So She Must Be Obeyed is the story of an artist, a female Nigerian artist who wants to be the only one in the limelight. She wants to be the only one on blogs. She wants to remain trending. She basically just wants to be the only Nigerian female artist that have blow, quote unquote, right? But she has competitors, Tito and X-cite. Tito is a major competitor because Tito, constantly releases bangers and the likes. Tries all that is in her means to make sure that Tito, is brought down at every point that she can. She makes sure that she drags Tito down, right? She always goes for what she wants. She's the kind of person that she goes all out. The movie basically focuses on the Nigerian music industry, what it is like, the celebrity lifestyle, what they do to get fame, what they do to retain the fame, how they react to news about them, positive or negative, and what they contribute into the social media fandom lifestyle, right? So I am going to be telling you guys everything you need to know about She Must Be Obeyed. So the cast of this film, first off, the cast is a very, very large cast. We have major Nigerian faces in this film. We have Funke Akindele, who is the main actress in this film. She played the major role, and to be honest, I wish I'd given somebody else to play the major role, or I wish she had a major antagonist in this film, to balance it up a little bit. But yeah, she was the major act in this film. We had Vee Iye, who played Tito, who is supposed to be the competitor in this film. Basically, she's also an artist who sings really good songs, and people are always jamming a song on the street, right? We also have Isime, who plays She's PA. She wants to own a record label of her own, so she comes to work with so she can learn a thing or two about the music industry. We have Akah Nnani, who plays She's manager. It's just a figurehead manager, to be honest. It doesn't really do anything apart from follow her around and adore her and praise her and carry her bag like an errand boy. We have Toby Makinde, who plays Tito's manager. That's V's character. We have Adedimeji Lateef, who plays Bayo, She's cousin, who is also a driver. Bayo wants to travel abroad. He wants to go to the States, and she has promised to sponsor his trip if he works for her for a year and a half. But now Bayo has worked for her for 5 years and there's nothing to show for it. We have Rachel Okonkwo, who plays Adaize. Adaize is actually she's voice. You know, apparently she cannot sing. Adaize is the one that sings for she. We have Ike Ogbonna, we have Chiwetalu Agu, we have Waje. She plays X-cite. She's the second competitor. She hates she's guts rather, sorry. We have Alinuhu, we had Toby Makinde, I think I mentioned that. We had Patience Ozokwor, she played Mama Cruz. We had Blossom Chuku, we had Aduni Ade, we had Michael Ezuronye, we had Lizzie J, we had plenty people that I cannot ever remember. The people that were in this film are more than people that are not in this film, if that makes sense, because it was a really large cast, right? Let's go on to things that you should expect in this movie: the cast, the story, and whatnot. So let's talk about the cast. Like I said already, it's a pretty large cast, but I think my problem with the cast is the fact that I do not understand why these people are in this film, or in this show rather. I'm seeing Waje. I'm like, okay, why is Waje in this film? Because I don't think I even got to see Waje perform or do anything until episode 3. So to note that in this video, I'm going to be focusing on episode 1 to 3, while I'll make another video that focuses on episode 4 and 5, right? So yeah, like I said, the casting was a big problem for me. Why is Adedimeji Lateef the one acting she's brother? Why is Blossom Chuku in this film? Why is Aduni Ade in this film? Why is Patience Ozokwor in this film? I kept asking, okay, why these people? You know, why is Isime herself in this film? It's like, why are all these people in this film? Because I don't understand. I don't see why their characters are important, right? It's like, just pack people, pum, and put. Right, that's it with the cast. I don't think it was necessary. I think it was very unnecessary. I don't see their point. The story, I actually liked the story. It was very direct. It was straightforward. They told us, you know, they gave us like a very good progression. First, we got to meet she, the sweetest, right? You know, after our performance at the Numas Award, you know, and what's her name, Tito won the Numas Award. You know, the way she was sweet and all of that, it was cute. We now meet she, the troll. When she gets into her room, right, she takes off her wig, she cleans off her makeup, she looks horrible. We realize that she has alopecia. You know, we realize that she's actually a troll. We get to meet she, the fake celebrity, you know, when she goes for a radio interview. We also see she, the terrible boss. We get to meet she, the user, as well. We realize there is somebody else that sings that song. Another thing would be the acting. Guys, hey, it's like Nollywood takes 15 steps forward and then somehow we're going 30 steps backward. Because I could hear them reading out the scripts as they act. There is no improvisation. It was just very tailored towards a script. I didn't like the acting in this film. The only person I feel like I'm going to be, you know, soft on is probably Vee. This is her first film. So yeah, it's okay for her to not be so great in her first film. Even though she kind of adjusted episode 3, 4, 5-ish, I think. I mean, is it 4 and 5? Yeah. But, you know, many other of them, I didn't like I liked Akah's acting, actually. I liked Akah. I think Akah was good. Akah was the only person I felt was flexible and he was into character and I could feel him. Also, the chef, Etim and Ruka, though they got so much screen time, I got tired of seeing them. I'm like, why are these people on my screen again? Why? I've seen you. You are funny. Yes, move on. I don't want to see you again. It got that bad, right? But every other person, Waje, nope. Alinuhu, he didn't. How many lines did Baba even have safe? All of them. Well, Funke Akindele was good also. She bodied her role. She did well. But another thing I didn't like about this film would be the use of bad grammar. See, this is 2023, yeah? I understand that you want to emphasize on how somebody cannot speak English. But I swear to God, we don't care. I swear. At this point, let them speak. If they are going to speak bad English, let them speak the bad English like it is bad. Don't be doing, she does that. You does that in the village. I swear to God, we don't want to hear it again. We are tired. We have moved on from things like that. Give us something real, original that people actually do. People that speak bad English, how do they speak the bad? Let us hear that. It's annoying. Oh my God, it is very, very annoying. The lip syncing was actually good. It worked. Many of the things that happened in the movie or in the show rather alludes to what goes on in true life, in real life. Like the old sex tape thingy and releasing the song after. I mean, that screams Tiwa Savage, right? Because we all know how the old sex tape thingy turned out to be sex tape only by Mije, blah 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 blah. So yeah, even the old terrible boss thing, it kind of alludes to Funke Akindele herself. I'm sorry, but we've seen stories of how people say she's allegedly not a good boss, or she's somebody that is not great to work with and all of that. So it's kind of like telling the stories, and it makes sense to go through that route because these are things that happen in the industry, right? So yeah, it does make sense to do that. But I didn't like so many things. I didn't like the way Adaize was always crying. I'm like, you're so irritating, girl, stop it. I was so angry. I'm so sorry, but I was so angry. Even Victoria, I didn't understand why Victoria continued working for She. After your first day and you realize that this place is very toxic, I'm like, why are you still there? You realize that you're not going to get anything from this person. Why are you still working with her? First month, they don't pay you salary. You still there. Why? Like, it made me question a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, what's now the point? It didn't make sense. And even she keeping her hair and, looking horrible. Like, I'm like, you have money. You can actually take care of yourself. You can actually, go shave your hair and do something. Like, why? You didn't have to look like that. It just didn't make sense to me, though. I felt like they were trying to just allude it to the fact that deep down, this is how trolls look. Like, the way she look inside, that's what they were trying to show us on the outside. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got from it. Also, they were giving relevance to very, very unimportant characters. Tito, that's supposed to be a major competitor, I barely got to know Tito. Apart from the fact that she drops banger music, which I also have a problem with, because why are people dancing to her songs on the streets? It is not true. Nobody does that. On the road, people are dancing, jumping, bang, 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 bang. It is not true. Nobody does that in real life. They were dancing so seriously on the road, plugged in earpiece, listening to her jams. I was so angry. But yeah, we never got to know Tito. Who is she? What's her life like? Aside from the fact that she drops banger songs, what else? And she's supposed to be like, she's major competitor. Plenty people that we saw in this film, the agency, the PR agency that she works with, why is she so rude to them like that? Because these are not her staff per se. These are from another company. So I mean, I don't think it made sense for her to be that rude to them, and then to allow her to just be whatever she wanted to be. Everything just felt fake. Even the old, when I realized that she wasn't the one singing her song, I'm like, I don't understand. So are you telling me that she had never worked with any producer before? Nobody has seen her record a song before. Not even a so-called manager. He has never been to a studio before. Haba now. Haba. Let's be honest with ourselves. These things are not true. These things don't happen. Oh. I also didn't really like costume. Well, I'm not say costume generally, but that thing they put on Lateef's head, it was annoying me. It was annoying the living hell out of me, because I'm like, what is this? Must you do hair? If you want to do hair, do normal or back, or just do something simple. It doesn't have to be this hard. So yeah, so far episode 1, 2, 3, the only things I have liked so far, I liked the story they're trying to tell, how it exposes the music industry, or the industry, the entertainment industry in general, because you can relate it to more than just the music industry. I liked Akah's character. It was funny. I enjoyed the scenes more than I enjoyed many other scenes in this movie. I also liked Etim and Ruka to a reasonable extent, but when it got too much, I got tired of it. Everything else in this film, I do not like it. I'm not going to lie, I got bored. It took a lot from me to actually watch 1, 2, 3 of She Must Be Obeyed. If you've seen episode 1, 2, 3 of She Must Be Obeyed, let me know what you think of it in the comment section. I want to read from you guys. I want to know if you feel the same way I feel, or do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think I expected so much? And I think it's because it's also Funke Akindele, and I expected so much from her. She has done way better movies, and now she's giving us movies like what? Don't let me mention names, Sha. But I don't know, you guys, the same energy you used to give to other people that are dropping bad movies, that's what you should give to this show. That's what you should give. The way we used to drag Toyin when she gives us all those movies that she used to give us, that's the same energy we'll use for this one. We cannot even let it slide, because what is this? Anyways, that's the end of my review, and I'm gonna see you guys in episode 4 and 5.